143. That is how many UPI payments Karan made last month. He knows because he sat down with his bank statement on a Sunday afternoon and counted line by line, and by the end, he could not remember what half of them were even for. Not the amounts, the purchases themselves vanished. Today, I'm going to show you why the most convenient payment system on the planet quietly made your money invisible, why your savings keep leaking even though you don't feel like a spender, and how to fix it without deleting a single app or pretending you'll wake up tomorrow with willpower. Meet Karan properly. 26, works in Delhi, takes home about 70,000 a month. No loans, no expensive hobbies, no designer anything. On paper, he should be saving 20,000 a month without trying. Instead, his balance drifts towards zero by the 28th of every month, and he genuinely cannot explain where it went. No big purchases, no emergencies, just a long grey scroll of small payments, each one too small to matter, and all of them together quietly eating his future. If that sounds familiar, it should. This is most of urban India right now. To understand what happened, rewind 10 years to the cash era. When you paid with notes, something physical happened. You opened the wallet, you counted, you watched the money leave your hand. You felt the wallet get thinner. Behavioral economists have a name for that flicker of discomfort: the pain of paying. It wasn't a bug, it was your brain's built in brake, a tiny sting of loss that made you pause for 1 second and ask whether you really wanted the thing. Cash was slow and clumsy and inconvenient, and that inconvenience was quietly protecting you. Then UPI arrived, and let's be fair, it is genuinely brilliant. Instant, free, frictionless, and it pulled millions of people into the formal economy. But notice what got removed along with the friction: the pause, the sting, the seeing. A payment became a vibration and a chime, identical whether you spent 40 rupees or 4,000. No notes counted, no wallet getting thinner, no moment of loss. Spending stopped being a decision and became a reflex. It became breathing, and nobody remembers individual breaths. Now watch how the leak actually works, because it is never one big hole. It is 100 pinpricks. The 40 rupee chai, the 60 rupee delivery fee on a snack he could have skipped, the micro recharge, the tip, the extra topping. Karan averaged roughly 4 such taps a day, and small times often is the most expensive equation in personal finance. Those nothing payments added up to nearly 5,000 a month, about 60,000 a year, gone with not a single memory attached to any of it. Nobody feels 60,000 leaving one chime at a time. That is exactly the problem. Then there's the quieter leak: Autopay. Subscriptions don't ask permission twice, they renew in silence. Karan was paying for 2 streaming apps he barely opened, a music service, extra cloud storage, a gym app he last used in March, and an annual renewal he had completely forgotten existed. Nearly 2,000 a month, riding out of his account on autopilot. The subscription companies understand the psychology perfectly. They know the moment of payment is invisible, and they know that what is invisible never gets cancelled. His statement also had a rhythm to it, a daily heartbeat: the chai, cigarette, cab trifecta. Morning chai and a cigarette outside the office, another round after lunch, an evening cab because he left work late again. None of these felt like spending, they felt like the days simply happening. Together, they cross 6,000 a month, more than many people's entire SIP. And here is the uncomfortable part: he would not have listed a single one of them if you had asked him where his money goes. And stacked on top of everything sat the cleverest invention of all: buy now, pay later. Take the thing today, split the pain into 3 painless pieces, push them into next month where they blur into all the other chimes. It is the pain of paying engineered completely out of existence, spending under anesthesia. That Sunday, staring at 143 lines, Karan finally saw the truth. He did not have a salary problem. He did not have a discipline problem. He had a visibility problem. So here is the fix. And notice what it is not. It is not deleting UPI, not going cash only, not some monk like vow of restraint that dies by Friday evening. Willpower is a battery, it drains. Systems don't. The entire repair job has exactly one goal: put the seeing back, rebuild digitally the feedback that cash used to give you for free. 5 moves, all boring, all small. All of them together took Karan less than an hour to set up. Move 1, a separate spend account. Every Monday, Karan loads one fixed amount, his week's spending money, into a wallet account, and that is the only thing his UPI apps are allowed to touch. The salary account has no payment app pointed at it at all. Suddenly, the balance means something again. When the wallet shows a few hundred rupees left on a Thursday, that is the wallet getting thinner in his hand. A hard floor, a visible level. The pain of paying rebuilt gently. Move 2 takes 10 seconds a night. Before sleeping, he glances at the day's total spend. Not a spreadsheet, not a budgeting app with 17 categories, no guilt ritual, just looking, because you cannot manage what you never see. Move 3 is the 24-hour rule. Anything over 1,000 rupees that is not food, transport, or medicine waits one full day in the cart. Most of those wants quietly die overnight. The ones that survive the night were real, and he buys them without a trace of guilt. Move 4, an autopay audit every quarter. 15 minutes, 4 times a year. Open the subscriptions list, cancel anything you have not used in a month, and watch the silent leaks close. And move 5 is the beautiful one. If money can leave invisibly, it can also grow invisibly. Karan set up an auto sip on the very same rails. The day after salary lands, money slides into an index fund before he can see it, miss it, or spend it. The exact psychology that was draining him now compounds for him. The invisibility never changed sides. He just changed what it carries. 3 months later, Karan counted again. 61 transactions, not 143. His monthly spending had dropped by a quarter, roughly 12,000 rupees. And here is the only part of this story that matters. He did not feel poorer. Not once. Not one friend noticed any difference in his life. Because the leaks were never joy. They were never memories, never experiences, never even pleasure. They were just invisible. And the moment he could finally see them, they simply stopped. If this explained where your money keeps disappearing, Money Decoded has more for you. There's a video on the boring SIP math that turns 500 a day into 5 crore. One on lifestyle inflation, the silent salary eater, and one on the realistic road to your first crore. Watch those next. No hype, no stock tips, just the boring math that actually works. This is education, not personal financial advice. See you in the next one.